It's a little light on new releases this week, but here's what we got. Hi, I'm Scott Jones and this is your Press Pause Daily. First up this week is Heroes of Ruin for the 3DS. The game sets you in a fantasy world whose peace is threatened when the ruler of Nexus falls deathly ill. A call goes out to anyone who can find a cure. You'll play as one of 4 mercenaries who answer the call. Each character has their own strengths and weaknesses. One uses forbidden spells to rain death on her foes. One has guns and bombs to blast his way through. Another has a mighty sword capable of slicing through entire packs of enemies, and one other gains strength from savagely tearing through anything that stands in his way with brutal bladed fists. There are many dangers out in the world, and you'll need all of your skills to defeat the evil that threatens the land and to find the cure before it's too late. I have to say, this kinda looks like your typical fantasy-type action role-playing game for a Nintendo handheld. That sounds like something you'd enjoy? Why not grab a copy today? Are you someone that has been playing the Old Republic MMO and thinking fondly about the old Xbox games? Well, you're in luck. The Knights of the Old Republic collection will include both Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with over 40 Game of the Year awards, and the follow-up chapter, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. In the first game, in the war between Jedi and Sith, you are charged with leading a group of freedom fighters on an epic journey across the stars. In KOTOR 2, the Sith Lords have hunted the Jedi to the edge of extinction and are on the verge of crushing the Old Republic. With the Jedi Order in ruins, you, a lone Jedi, are the galaxy's only hope. This should be huge for gamers who love the series. At the moment, the game is only coming to PC. If you've got the gear to play it, why not boot it up? Next comes the first of our digital games for this week. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD is heading to both PSN and XBLA and will feature classic levels from the first 2 Tony Hawk games that came out on the original PlayStation back in the day. The gameplay style will also revert to what was used during those games, and players will have to rely on tricks, grinds, and manuals in order to pull off combos. Many of the classic objectives return as well, such as getting high-scoring runs, collecting skate letters, and finding hidden DVDs within each level. Also returning will be many songs that were in the original game, including Bring the Noise from Anthrax featuring Chuck D, Superman by Goldfinger, and When Worlds Collide by Powerman 5000. So if you have fond memories of grinding and pulling off tricks, or you just want a fun game to kind of while away the hours on, you should definitely give this one a whirl. And our other digital game this week is a trippy little gem called Dyad. Dyad is an abstract racing shooter puzzle hybrid where players move forward by manipulating other vehicles on the track. Players must interact with enemies in unique and varying ways in order to gain speed. The music in the game is procedurally generated by how the game is played. An independently developed project created by Sean McGrath, Dyad is made for play on the PlayStation console. The game sounds a bit like Rez mixed with a racing game and a lot of trippy visuals. That sounds pretty interesting to me, and it's definitely one I'm going to check out. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in to the new releases for this week. Be sure to tune in tomorrow where we'll have more news for you. And if you've missed any of our past episodes, you can always go to presspause.mevo.com, and we'll see you tomorrow.